talk about your community involvement.
Right. Yeah.
What have you done throughout your years of being here in Wyandotte?
So the first thing I did when I moved back was Leadership 2000. So I graduated from that class. Have you done that?
I have not,
Recruit you.
but I heard that 2000 does not stand for the year that it was created. It was because the goal is to have 2,000 community civic leaders.
Right, so you know all about it. I just need to be in the class. I just gotta get you in. It's great. It's such a great experience, though, I will say, because I grew up here in Wyandotte County, but I didn't see everything, and I need a refresher course really on what all the different parts of Wyandotte County mean and why it's all so important. So that was great. That was the best way to move back here and just jump right into that.
That's awesome.
Yes, and so I served on the board as soon as I was done with that class. I jumped on the board for a number of years, aged out. I think I served my max, so they gave me the boot. And so I also served on the board for the American Red Cross Wyandotte County chapter. That was eventually dissolved, but while I was here, I served on that board.
Excellent.
The Wyandotte County Bar Association for our attorneys. I was president 1 year of that. I'm still involved on a committee. I just joined the Kansas Women's Chamber of Commerce on their board.
Okay.
So I'm serving on that now, and on the mom end of the world. My kids are at St. Pat's Elementary School, so my oldest is she's going to be in second grade. Okay. So I jumped into PTO as soon as they got there, and this past year I served as president for the PTO.
Bless your soul.
Yeah, it was an undertaking. It was something I never expected.
I joined. And I had every intention of going to meetings.
It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Shame.
Oh no, we should not have mom shame. Gotta get rid of that for sure.
Oh my gracious.
We all do good things in our own ways.
We do.
You know, I dive deep into things, and I dove deep into this. And the first year I was on it, they said, "Well, you want to take over this fundraiser?" And I said, "I guess so."
Oh.
So I did their biggest fundraiser for the year, and we were able to raise enough money to put in a security system at our school.
Oh, that's awesome.
Which, of course, is really important right now.
Man.
I
mean, that's like a whole nother show. Right?
Yeah, right.
There's security and our children. And,
absolutely. Yes.
Oh, my gracious.
Scary these days, so I'm so glad we got that. And then last year we raised money. The fundraiser I chaired raised enough money for a whole new playground.
Whoa.
So the playground that I played on when I was a kid, it was new when I was a student there at St. Pat's, so we were able to get a whole new one put in with swings, and so it was pretty exciting.
You upgraded.
Yeah, it was all rusty, and it needed an upgrade. And they had rocks in the playground.
We can just paint it. We just need to paint it.
Yeah, that came up, and I said, no, you can't just do that. And they had the rocks in the playground that just tear up the kids' shoes.
Yeah. So what did you replace it with?
Mulch.
Okay.
Yeah. But, you know, I still don't have a ton of money, but enough to be able to at least replace it with mulch. That was a big deal. And so, you know, we had great families and community support, and it was really great. You know, and that's only in one little part of Wyandotte County, but at least I feel like I'm at least keeping involved in community and still doing something to try to be better. But I also, you know, I want to see my kids, of course, too. So I try to do it all.
Yeah.
But so the pendulum swings back and forth. But I've been involved in a number of other organizations as well throughout the time. You know, the Downtown Shareholders, One Economic Development Council, volunteered at Harvesters and a variety of different other places I can't even think of right now. But I always just try to stay involved. And as my kids get older, my involvement's only going to get better.
Absolutely.
And you know, if I'm able to serve as judge here in Wyandotte County, I believe that will give me even more opportunities to be able to serve the community. And I am freakishly passionate about Wyandotte County. And, you know, I felt like I grew up as a stepchild to some of the other places around us, and I said, I want Wyandotte County to be as good as it can. And I'm so loyal, and I love this town. So
loyalty goes a long way, though.
Well, yeah, it does.
Man, it truly does.
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm loyal to a fault, but I will stick with it until the end. I can tell you that. So, you know, I will always be involved in the community one way or another.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
And I also coach. I coach soccer and softball and t-ball and all those things too.
Like all sports. Of them?
So last year I coached t-ball. This year for both my girls, I coached soccer for my boy a couple times and my daughter. This summer I've kind of inched back where I'm helping coach, but I've always tried. I love coaching. I love the kids. And
Really?
Yeah, it's great.
Did you play when you were
I
a
did,
kid?
yeah.
Okay,
I played everything, so I kind of know enough to be dangerous on
Yeah,
every sport.
Yeah.
And then I can Google all the drills and whatnot. But I love doing that too, and that's one of the tops. It's painful for me to not be doing it this summer and kind of step aside, but I have a little bit of it in there. I'm trying to stay there. So yeah, I love it. I love it.